In February, we had the chance to visit the 7 Mile Bridge and Pigeon Key. It was a cold day in the Keys, so we needed to do something that didn't involve being on the water. So we decided to rent some e-bikes, go across the 7 Mile Bridge, the pedestrian bridge, and visit Pigeon Key. Pigeon Key is about halfway between Isla Morada, which is where we were staying, and Key West. It takes about an hour from either direction. The best part of the drive are the views of the ocean. And that color, that ocean teal color, I just absolutely love. When you get to the end of the 7 Mile Bridge, just take the ramp down onto the quay and pay the admission, which when we were there, it was $15 per person. There's a handful of residents who live in those colorful houses. And of course, you can't go in them, people live there, but it really does add to the charm of the island. We walked over to the little museum that they had, and again, the word colorful comes to mind. There are all these colorful buoys hanging from the ceiling. There was a bright mural that had been painted inside. My most favorite part of this little museum was the bathroom. Running water, pristine condition, nice when there's a nice bathroom. We went outside to check out the docks. Here, it's right under the pedestrian bridge, so you get nice views of the bridge above. And then you can walk out onto the dock, and at the end of the dock, there's this little tiki hut with a bench, so you can just sit there and enjoy island time. Next, we visited the shark pool. Now, this is the highlight of Pigeon Key. There's a little walkway around the edge of the shark pool, so you can check out the sharks as well as the other types of fish that are in there. There's also little placards that explain what each of the different fish are. We spent, I don't know, maybe an hour, hour and a half on Pigeon Key. You can swim, fish, but I would say the number one thing to do here is probably picnic. And there is a little store that sells some merchandise and some snacks and drinks, but my recommendation is to stop at Publix on your way. Pick up the pub subs that they're famous for. Logistics. So we rented e-bikes from Keys Vacation Rental Supply. They were pretty close to the 7 Mile Bridge. Unfortunately, their shop was located on the northbound side of the overseas highway. We had to then cross the overseas highway without any crosswalks or traffic lights. So it was a little bit harrowing. I would certainly caution you if you're doing that with little kids. From there, we biked over to the entrance to the 7 Mile Bridge. You could also, if you didn't want to bike, you could also take the tram. Combined with the admission to Pigeon Key, I think that's about $30. And of course, it's free to walk. And you see lots of people walking and just enjoying the views. It is a 2-mile stretch, the pedestrian part of the 7 Mile Bridge. The actual 7 Mile Bridge, I think, is actually close to 7 miles, but the pedestrian part that gets you to Pigeon Key is only 2 miles. All right, so here's my take. I think it's great for just about anybody. The time needed, like I said, we took about an hour. But we didn't swim, we didn't fish, we didn't snorkel. So if you are doing those things, you could easily spend half a day or even a whole day here. Before you go, check the shark feeding schedule because that is a big crowd pleaser. My final verdict is it's worth visiting. Absolutely. I hope you get the chance to go.